Hey guys.
Alright, folks, this is a Patreon request on this Patron right here. Final Gasp is the name of the band, and the song is Burials of Birth. Uh, Full disclosure, never heard of Final Gasp before. I don't think I've even ever heard. I was going to say I've never heard a song, but I don't think I even heard of the band. So this is uncharted territory for me. But this is one of our best Patronos, been with us from the beginning, and for as much as sometimes he's given us some duds, he's also given us some really cool shit. We've discovered some amazing bands because of this Patronos. So I'm willing to give this one a go. You ready?
Yeah.
Fuck, it's over already? I completely lost track of time.
Yeah, dude. But it's a short song.
I know, but I lost track of time, and I was not expecting this, by the way. Final Gasp, I thought this was going to be some death metal stuff.
No, this was
I thought
really
this
good.
was going to be
This was
something
good.
like Aborted Fetus or
This
something.
was really, really good. And you know what? It's like I'm having a mental fight right now
Dying
with
Fetus, not
myself.
Aborted Fetus. I don't know why I said Aborted Fetus. But
I mean,
they're on the same label, that's why.
I'm having a mental battle with myself about this song because I really, really like sonically the song is really good, and vocally I don't like. That's the problem with it is vocally I like his vocals, but I feel like they. Uh, this is the fight. I'm okay with how they sound in the song because they sound super raw and like
Edgy,
not a lot of production
punky,
gone on.
like
Yeah,
very punk.
but I would also prefer if they were a little bit better quality. You know what I
Hmm.
mean?
I don't know if I would. I think
If
that
they
would.
became if they were better quality, it would
I think it would lose a little
sound a
bit of
lot
the
more.
edge of
It would sound a lot more like
Unto Others.
onto others.
Yeah, but I don't want them to sound like Unto
Oh,
Others. If I want to listen to Unto Others, I go listen to Unto
of
Others.
course, but the sound is already how they sound. I'm just saying that
The sound sounds also, even the way the vocals come in, sounds a lot like the New Tribulation record, to be
yes,
honest with you.
but that's the fight is like I'm okay with how the vocals sound, but I would actually much prefer it if they sounded a little bit more, done.
I understand what you're saying, but for me, I like it the way it is.
I like it the way it is too. Like I said, it's this mental battle with I'm okay with both options, but I would want to hear it with one option. But now I'm hearing it with this option. I enjoy it like this because it's super raw, and it just gives a lot to the song. But I feel like if they were done a little bit better, it would also sound really good. So that's
I think it sounds good this way too. So it's like you're trying to put like you're trying to fix a problem that doesn't exist
no,
necessarily.
it technically is a problem because to some people it may be a problem.
Well, who cares
You
about
know,
some people? I care about me. I personally I like it the way it is.
I like it the way it is too.
I like the
But
fact that it sounds very raw.
but in the back,
Like I
the
like
problem
that.
is I like it how it is. But in the back of my
It's
head,
very
I'm like,
rock
how would
and
it
roll.
sound if it was a little bit better done vocally?
Yeah, but I think you would lose a little bit. For me, would lose a little bit of the raw appeal that this track has. I mean, it really feels like you're in the room with
I
them.
know, but it would up the angst. It would allow the song to feel you could get more emotion out of his vocals and more of an angsty feel out of his vocals if they were more clear.
Sure, but once again, but then you end up losing the
I know
rawness that the
because
track
it
has.
felt like a live video.
Yeah, it felt like I was there.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
they're playing
Like,
in the room around me here. You know.
this is definitely a band that if you're gonna go see them live, you're gonna get exactly what the fuck you're getting on the record.
I've never seen them live. First time even
But I'm
listening to one
guessing.
song.
But
I'm even guessing that live they probably take some liberties with the tracks and they go even in a few more different directions that the original song doesn't go.
Doesn't go.
You know what I mean? I'll give you an example. I've seen Hoaxed live, and live and studio, it's two different things. They take a lot more liberties with the songs live. They change a few things here, not a lot. I mean, you can still. It's not like this. You're like, well, I never heard that song before. No, the song is still the same song, but they'll add a little bit of a drum fill here and there, or a little bit. They change a little bit on the guitars, a little bit of a backing vocals here and there. Enough that when you listen to them live, it's the same song but performed slightly different, making that performance unique in itself. And I like that. When I like when bands, this is my pet peeve now.
Okay.
I like when bands change the song ever so slightly from what it was in the studio to what it is live. Either adding a little bit of an extended solo to the song. I'm not talking about every single song, but here and there, I really like when bands take some creative liberties with their songs when they're performing them live. What I don't like is when you go through a set and throughout the entire set, I keep getting like sing along with me, and they sing like two lines of the song, and sometimes they don't even put the mic to the crowd. They just sing two lines of the song, expecting the crowd to sing the rest. That to me just screams laziness.
Yeah.
I don't like it. I'd rather you tell the band the fans, hey, we're gonna sing this song. If you know, sing along with us in the chorus or whatever. And then if there's a part, either be in the pre-chorus, in the chorus, or a very specific line in the verses, let's say leading up to a breakdown or something like that, that you know that people are going to sing, then you stop, not just the vocals on your end as the band, you stop everything and let the crowd sing that piece a cappella on their own, like, so it comes across really loud because they don't have microphones, obviously.
Yeah.
So it comes across really loud, and then you bring the sound back and you hit it back. Now that I really enjoy, but band, like, when you start like cutting corners, it feels like I'm listening to like it's like I went to see fucking 50 Cent or Raekwon. Hip hop artists do that all the time.
Does 50 Cent do that now? I don't know.
I don't even know, but
back in the day, though, rappers actually did their songs.
dude, like
It's nowadays.
nowadays,
The number one.
I've seen, not that I go to rap concerts, so let's just put that out there. But for some videos that I see sometimes on YouTube, hits my feed, and I'm talking about like guys like Nas and like I'm talking about like well-established artists. They barely sing the song. Like it's first of all, the song is playing in the background with the vocals, so they're singing literally. They're not lip singing. They're singing over their own voice.
Yeah.
So there's certain times where they don't even sing. They're like the mic is here, the mouth is not moving, but you can still hear the fucking song as it was. I'm not saying that that is happening in metal shows, but the laziness of just letting the crowd do most of the heavy lifting. I didn't go there to sing. I went there to hear you sing. You know, and if you're gonna do it sporadically in a way that adds to the show. You know what I mean? Like, I went to see Lamb of God, and Randy did that really well. Like certain parts in songs that you know are incredibly popular, everybody knows that part of the lyric or that part of the pre-chorus or chorus. He would step back and let the crowd come in with a voice and really hits you hard, and I like that. And like I said, if you can drop your instruments down, everybody stop and just let the crowd come in with a voice, that's even better in my opinion. So for me, when I'm listening to this, I kind of get a feeling like this is pretty much what you're going to get live, but like I said, I wouldn't be surprised if they take some liberties with the songs live and add a little bit of a flair here and there. They just look like a live band.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like they look, like even their look, they look like a band that's made to play live. So because of that, this is where I disagree with you. Because of that, I don't mind the sound being like this. If they showed up there in the video and they're wearing like a suit or they're all like nicely coiffed, like the good folks from Unto Others and whatever, then maybe I would agree with you a little bit more. But this to me, it comes across really as a live performance. Just
I know, but dude, it's another thing where it's like a pet peeve of mine where I'd like.
Everybody's got their own thing.
Yeah. You know, I like it.
I think it would have worked too.
And I think it would have really worked with some better
production on
the vocals. Yeah, you leave everything else the same.
But I think this is a band. Once again, this one based on one song, but based on this track, I think you can go either way and you can't really go wrong.
No,
this is really good shit.
It's really good.
This is really good shit, and for me, I listen to a lot of this stuff, so this definitely checks out. I wonder if they have some stuff even a little bit darker than this, because this song was a little bit dark, but even a little bit more black and deeper into that dark, like lean on deeper into the darkness of the lyrics and the music, and because their sound is quite good. Anyways, this was a good discovery. I was not expecting this at all. I honestly was expecting like some brutal death metal band. These guys are on Relapse, so is Dying Fetus. So that's kind of where my mind went. So is Hoax, by the way. So, but I went into something a lot more heavier. But no, this checks the boxes.
Yeah.
All right. See the Patrono, I told you.
Yeah, he's good.
This guy's good. He's good. He's not batting 1,000, but he's at least at 800. Like, you know, 8 out of 10 are solid.
Yeah.
8 out of 10 are solid. I'll take that any day of the week. All right, guys. We'll see you all at the next one.
See ya.